Hey YouTube, coming at you with what I thought was going to be my best Psychic Cup team is my second best Psychic Cup team. So I started with this team. I started 5-0. I was like, okay, I got it. I got the team that's going to work. And then I went two losses after that, and I saw just a little bit of a problem with a couple of these Pokemon. So I'm going to go over the strengths and weaknesses of each of these Pokemon quickly here, and then we'll go into some battles and go over that. So Rapidash is one of its main strengths is just how spammy it is, right? It's a glass cannon. Fairy Wind Charge is very fast, and Body Slam is a very quick move to get to. Plus, Mega Horn does super effective to Psychic. So at best, it's doing super effective. At worst, it'll be like neutral. You can also run high horsepower on it. The trade-off is high horsepower will do great against the poisons, but the Mega Horn does great against just neutral, normal Psychics, or in particular Psychic Dark in Malamar, which will one-shot with ease. So that's a trade-off if you want to use that. Again, because it's a glass cannon, the cons is generally very glassy, that you often need shield for, or you just need to like let it go down at times. Slowking is one of the best. The main drawback of Slowking, which is still on all my teams and it's on the best team tomorrow, there's only one Pokemon is on my actual best team, and that is Slowking. I still think Slowking is a beast. The only sort of drawback to Slowking is that there is now a ton of not now Malamar, right? Because it's just such a hard loss to Malamar, because one foul play almost takes you out, and because you're half poisoned, those Psycho Cuts actually do neutral. So you do neutral with your Hexes and Shadow Balls and Surf, but you're just gonna get beat up pretty badly. Outside of that matchup, I like it. People are like, oh, I'm gonna come at you with Claydol with Mud Slap and thing. It's like, well, yeah, but Hex, Surf, and Shadow Ball also do all super effective against Claydol. So it's like, yeah, but no sort of thing. So I think it's a beast. And Girafarig, I put it in my video yesterday. I think that Tackle is an extremely strong kind of not represented, but like underutilized move in this meta right now, considering that there's no steal, right? So Tackle, you're basically hitting everything for at least neutral, and then just having two moves that can either lower your opponent's defense or boost your attack, both gonna help you with the Tackle, Shadow, adding on there. The only problem, and why I end up switching this team, is because you have the problem with Shadow Giraffe is you don't actually get a ton of shields. All your damage is really done with the Tackle. It's very rare that people will, some will, but it's very rare that people will shield Psychic Fangs to start. And even Trailblaze, it takes a while to get to, and it's a non-stab move. So it's not that amazing. So if you do not get shields from Rapidash or Slowking, or if you do, basically, like if you get Giraffe in there and you're doing tackle and stuff, and you need to like shield to get the full tackle down, but then your opponent has shield advantage for Rapidash and Slowking, you're gonna have a bad time, right? Because Rapidash also needs shield. So that's kind of where I saw the weakness in this team, and that's kind of where I saw it started losing. So let's go into some battles and we'll go over in here. So again, Mega Horn will one-shot. It would help if you actually built to the Mega Horn, because now they 100% know this is just a Body Slam. It's okay to a certain extent because, you know, for the most part, you're just going double Body Slam anyways, right? So I shielded one, they just went back-to-back Body Slams, that's fine. So I will probably throw the Body Slam right before right before we get to the next one, because we're going to have to try and CMP to see who wins. Again, I got a 15-15-15, so I got to imagine that I'm pretty close to winning all CMPs here. Apparently not. You think with a hundo that you'd win CMP, but that is okay, because now I know it's dry, and this is where Slowking is just going to dominate, right? Sure, I'll take a Body Slam. I'm tanky. Fairy Wind is resisted, so they're only going to be able to lose Body Slam, which is going to do like 30%, if that. And by that time, I am loaded with energy. Get the first Shadow Ball off here. If they do not shield, this will take them out. If they do shield, so they don't shield, so goodbye. Again, so this is why, like, again, having Shadow Ball in a Psychic meta, and here comes your Claydol, but again, like, Hex is doing super effective. Surf is going to do super effective. They end up shielding, so immediately get in here because I'm not getting farmed down. Tackle, as you can see, is adding up. I really don't want to take a Scorching Sand, so I'm going to shield here. And now the only problem with Claydol is that it's pretty slow charging. I haven't had a ton of issues with it when I go up against it. Trailblaze will one-shot, boosted attack, easy tackle down for the win. So when you, again, Giraffe is like, again, I needed that shield though, right? You need shields with Giraffe to actually make it worth sort of your while. I have a really good lead here, and they're staying in, which makes me believe that they're probably weak to this in the back as well. So we're both 3-turn fast moves, it looks like, so we're always going to sneak one in. They go Mystical Fire, which is fine. My attack falls. I could have maybe gone one more Hex and maybe got to a Shadow Ball, but again, Surf is fine, especially in this. Looks like they will farm me down, but I got 2 shields already, so now the question is, what is the better option? Giraffe with Tackle and shields, or just trying to body slam spam? And I think the answer in my mind was, because Rapidash is just so quick on the charge, getting to the body slams is probably the right move. And they tried to catch on a Shadow Mewtwo, very spicy. I just don't think that Shadow Mewtwo is a shields down type Pokemon to use. As you see, a resisted Psychic Fangs takes it out. Out comes a Raichu, which is running Spark. This is a spicy team. I really don't want to take a move because this is a pretty attack heavy Pokemon and I'm a very glassy Pokemon. So I'm going to Trailblaze here, take this out, boost my attack a little bit. That should be able to take this out. That's fine. They're going to probably throw here to take me out, or do I tackle down? Yeah, they throw to take me out, but I have a Body Slam stored on Rapidash and I should definitely win CMP here for the win. So Rapidash into Malamar. Obviously, this is a really good lead. They get out into Raichu. I'm probably going to... What am I going to do here? Shield the Wild Charge. Okay, so now because they actually threw the Wild Charge, this is actually an easy stand. Because it's not like the Giraffe is terrible for Malamar. It kind of is. Your back line is kind of weak to Malamar. So if I could, I want to eventually get out. But I figured because it's an easy body slam now. Now I'll probably get out. Yeah, now I'll get out into this because Poison's resisted. Surfs aren't going to hurt that much. And now I'm just going to get ahead on energy that if the Malamar comes back in, I'll be able to get a Shadow Ball off on it. Which will chip a bunch. Unfortunately, it does like 45%, 50%. So I can't go Surf here because the Surf won't. I mean, I'm going to try and go Surf here because I want to just do chip. But Surf won't take out. It will just put it in the red, which would have been fine. Now, Giraffe comes back. Those Fairy Winds are adding up. I am going to throw this Body Slam. Got a ton of energy here. So, goodbye Malamar. What is left? The Slowbro. Back to back here. This is where Rapidash just kind of shines. Just being able to spam. And they let it go. And that is their mistake. Because now I can just tackle down. I throw the Psychic Fangs because, again, it's one of it. They have a 3-turn. They have a 3-turn fast move, or is it just 2-turn? Oh, they have a 2-turn, but I have a 1-turn, so I can get the 1 verse before they get the 2, and then throw the move. Again, when you only have one Pokemon left to lower its attack, defense, I think is worth it, especially when you're doing so much damage with the tackles. So both trading shields here. I'm going straight Body Slam again because I always, not that they're guaranteed to, yeah. Let's see if I double shield or just, I'm going to double shield because I have that much energy. I don't think you need to take switch here because I could just come in Hex with Slowking and do what I did last time, just get ahead on energy there. Because now they're going to be ahead. I'm going to have to immediately get out of there. And Slowking is one of those Pokemon where it's like, Slowking is a Pokemon where it's like, I don't need shields for it. In most cases. Even like super effective foul plays, you can still live with a little bit of health left. Get the Shadow Ball off, take it out. Claydol in the back again. That's fine. I'll get this Surf off. They're probably going to shield. Nope. Which probably makes this easier. So what I'm going to do is probably just come Rapidash first. Yeah. Force them to throw here. And then I'm just going to tackle down for the win. So sacrifice here, running Earth Power, not even running Scorching Sands. But at this point, I can just tackle down. Yeah, I was about to say, don't need to throw this time. I only sort of lose kind of as they get to a move. There. So Malamar, another good lead. They come in mirror match Rapidash. It's way before things, so I'm just chipping here. I think I need to be quicker on it because now I know what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is I can just hex down even a Mega Horn, even a Body Slam and Mega Horn. Actually, Mega Horn will take me out. I think I get hit with a Mega Horn here because they need Mega Horn and Body Slam to take me out, and I'm pretty sure that is exactly what happened. So I go down with a ton of energy. That's unfortunate. They still going to move off here, so this is not going really well right now. Probably should have shielded up that Mega Horn, and I would have come out with a ton of energy for Malamar. But I still have some energy. Slowking comes in, and now I'm going to have to have an answer for it, right? So this is what I mentioned in my video yesterday. At best, they can throw Surf. A non-stab Surf hurts a lot, but not enough. I go straight Psychic Fangs because, again, I think at this point, sure, you know I'm going that, but Tackle's what's going to do the damage here, right? Let's see if I shield and Psychic Fangs again. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play let's shield and Psychic Fang all the way down. Tackle and Psychic Fangs. Right, so now they're like, okay, those don't hurt, but with tackles, they do hurt, right? And look at that. I now put it within Fairy Wind range, where I can just farm down here with Fairy Wind. And now I should be able to get to 2 Body Slams before they get to a Shadow Ball. So despite messing up huge in the mid game there, I still take this matchup. And I believe this was my 5-0, and I was feeling very, yeah, this is my 5-0. So I was feeling very good as we were pushing towards veteran here. And then I had a couple losses here, and I don't remember the losses. I had them down as losses, but I don't remember what actually happened. So I am at a Mega Horn, they're at a Mega Horn, so I think we need to respect that it's going to be Mega Horn, and they do throw it, so this should be huge advantage for me. So it's either I misplayed it or they had something in the back, because this is just Body Slam. We know that. So I can go straight Mega Horn to take this out, or I'm going to outpace this to the Body Slams because I shielded up properly. And I think what's going to happen is, if they're smart, they're just going to let this go and start getting hit on energy, and then energy is going to come and go back and cost me. Is how I think this is going to play out. Yep, so now Victini, I'm going to move off. But Victini with 2 nukes is a way better advantage. Yeah, don't need to shield. What are they at, 4 or 5 now? So I got to come in here. I could take 1 V-Create. I've only got 1 shield left, so I'm probably going to let the first one go. It's an overheat at that, so that sucks. And then Malamar in the back is brutal for this team, so that's not surprising. I find in this meta that it is much better to be even shields and have an energy advantage, but not switch, than be up a shield, but have your opponent have energy advantage in the mid game there. Because that is essentially, I mean, the main reason I'm going to lose this game is because Malamar, and that's probably why I switched the team up a bit. Let's see if there's a second Malamar in the back here. Victini is a bad lead, so I'm probably going to come Slowking off the lead here. But again, they could V-Create and dip if they want. I'll probably let it go in case they do have a Malamar in the back, because there's no point of me throwing if they're just going to punish me anyways. I think shielding if they're going to punish me anyways, right? So there's your Malamar. Again, it's not bad to see it on the Slowking. Just throw Surf, just throw Surf, just throw Surf, just throw Surf. What are you doing? Okay. I should have thrown Surf. Surf would have easily taken this out. I don't know what I was doing. So now I'm like, okay, I'll just Fairy Wind down, come out with a bunch of Body Slams to threaten. But again, 1 foul play takes out, and this thing is spammy, so they're going to get to another move here. I think I just have to shield at this point. I should have thrown the Surf. That's a dumb play. And now They can come back in this. I'll get a couple body slams off, which will grab 1 shield back, but they're still going to get to a V create, which I'm going to have to shield anything here. I'm going to bank a move. I got a shield, but now I'm going to be down 2 shields, and this, doesn't matter what's in the back. Down 2 shields with 2 glassy Pokemon is not the way to go. Claydol, yeah. These mud slaps, again, are adding up. Not that it matters too much because I was already down. But yeah, you cannot run this team down shields like this. So not well played overall anyways here. But anyways, that's team. We'll come with the all-star team that got me to 26. What am I at now? 26-15-ish, somewhere around there. 26-15 on, I'm filming this on Monday. I'm filming this one on Monday for Tuesday. So I'm at 26-15 with this other team. So that'll go up. That'll be my last Psychic Cup team. People are already bored of this, but it is a really good team. And although that one more, I've already filmed, like I said, the substitute for Great League Pokemon. If you don't have a Metachamp XL, what can you use? If you don't have a Sableye, if you don't have a Lickitung, what can you use? So that is coming up as well. And then I'm going to also do the Shadow versus non-Shadow for Great League as well. And now I just need to determine whether I want to immediately run this same thing for Ultra League, those 2 videos, or save those for next week. I haven't decided yet. I'm feeling a bit better, but we'll see. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.